so much for the surprise.
I thought you said tomorrow, Frank.
Not me. She did. What's up? I thought she wasn't coming back till tomorrow.
So did I. She just wants some clothes.
You just knackered all Frank's plans.
What plans?
Well, he wanted to have all his shed and the cuckoos and the sofa and everything out by the time he got here. So he wasn't coming back until tomorrow. Glad you did, though. God knows what else he'd have had me doing. For one awful moment down in the kitchen, I thought he was going to ask me to redecorate the old bloody house.
Oh, I never thanked you for fixing the glass door.
It's all right.
Won't bring Gavin back, though, will it?
Do you two want coffee or tea? Frank's making us.
Coffee!
See.
Are you coming down?
Yeah, in a minute.
I told you you'd make someone a wonderful wife, didn't I? Nice sarnies, Frank.
Anyone want any more tea or coffee?
I'll have one, Frank.
Coffee?
You're not going, are you?
Yeah, smaller soon, you know.
Do you mind if I smoke, Pet?
I do, actually. It's bad enough in your house, but I don't want my own stinking like an old ashtray.
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah. I feel great.
I don't mean that. You seem a bit agitated.
I'm always like this when I lose a husband, or hadn't you noticed?
There's no need for that. You know what I mean.
No, Marie, I don't.
It's something other than Gavin, isn't it? I can tell. I always could. God knows I had to learn how to, didn't I?
Please, Marie, don't start on about the mother substitute bit again. Being in your house is like being back at home.
Is it? Well, perhaps it'll do you some good. You need somebody to shift you, you do. Put a bomb on you every now and then. Otherwise, you'll just sit and brood about everything.
And I haven't got something to brood about now.
I'm not saying you haven't. You just need to shift yourself a bit more, that's all.
And do what?
Go back to work. Start sorting this place out. You've got two very willing assistants, haven't you? Oh, you just need something to take your mind off it.
Go out and enjoy myself, like.
Get out from under our feet, more like.
What?
Well, now that the subject has come up.
What subject?
Look, I know it's only been 4 weeks, but you do have to start sometime. And other people do have to get on with their lives.
You want me to leave your house?
You've got your own home here, haven't you? And Aunt Michelle said she'd come and stay, didn't she? It's not fair on the kids, is it? Seeing you moping around the house looking like a wet week. Didn't know the reason, of course, but...
Should I stay here now, then, or can I come back and collect me stuff?
Oh, now, don't start like that. I'm only doing what's best. For us all.
There you go, Pet. After we've done the shed, we'll shift this for you.
You're not serious about getting rid of this settee, are you? It seems such a shame. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, are you giving it away or selling it or what?
Why? Think it looked good in your front room?
Well, it wasn't, but now you come to mention it. How much do you want for it?
I don't know. Barry said he knows somebody who might be interested in it.
You'll have to match 300, Millie.
What?
Well, it's 3 letter this, you know.
Who's going to pay that?
A mate of mine. Well, he's not really a mate. Some flash merchant. Owns a couple of clubs in town, you know.
Why didn't you tell us before, you?
You're not the only one who likes surprises, you know, Frank.
You know, it's not bad though, is it? And here's me thinking I'm going to be the hero getting a ton and a half for the cookers.
150?
Yeah.
You two must have some pretty stupid mates.
How did you manage to get that for those, Frank?
Well, they may not be worth much now, but done up a bit, you know, you can get 50 quid profit on each of them easy.
Sounds like you're going to be a rich widow, Arcade.
Yeah. Especially with his insurance policies. Seems like Gavin's worth more dead than alive.
Aren't we all?
Leave her. She's got to cry it out.
I'll shift the cups before we start on the shed. Cheers.
You and her close?
Used to be. Then I had the kids. Do you know about?
Yeah.
Said she couldn't keep coming round and seeing them. I understand, but she's closer to our Michelle now. That's the youngest. Right live wire she is. I wanted to come and move in with Pet for a bit. She'd keep her busy, you know.
How do you think she's going to take?
I haven't got a clue.
Don't think it's really hit her yet. Once she gets back here to the empty house and that.
Well, that's why I want our Michelle to come over.
I was thinking of it, you know, asking her out. You know, just for a night out, like, just to cheer her up a bit, you know.
I don't see why not. Do her good.
Yeah, but, well, it's a bit awkward really, isn't it?
Yeah. Still, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Go and ask her. Oh, and you don't want to worry what other people think. It's up to her, isn't it?
You okay?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Would you do something for me?
Yeah?
Take the Gavin Pet sticker off the car.
You okay? What I wanted to ask you was, if
You know, me and Gavin were trying to have kids.
yeah,
And he's dead now. The last time I spoke to him, we had a row. Well, I think I'm pregnant.
You could be doing this.
I was done yesterday.
Mine's done every day.
Yeah, well, she hasn't got 2 kids and a lump of a fella to mess it up. Well, you're running yourself ragged when it doesn't need doing. Just go home, I can always finish it.
It's done.
Do you want a cup of tea before you go?
I've no time.
Oh, Petra will be home in a minute. I'm gone for a while.
No, I want to get something done before she gets back.
Thought you said you'd finished.
Across the road, I mean.
Eh?
Well, she's in on her own. It's time I heard a word about the queer fella.
Barry?
Yeah. Barry.
It's got nothing to do with you. With either of us.
Oh, yes, it has. Somebody's got to say something before she gets herself so wrapped up in him she doesn't know what she's doing.
She'll go mad. You can't just go across and say something like that.
My mind's made up, I'm doing it.
Marie, you're not. I don't want any trouble.
There won't be any. I'm just going to tell her he's seen too much of our Petra.
Which has got nothing to do with his mother or us. And if it ends up in a slanging match, the older the close will be gossiping even more about our pest.
I don't want any trouble, I've told you. Now, please, Michelle, get out the way. I hope I'm not bothering you, Mrs. Grant.
Hello.
I'm Petra's sister, the eldest.
Oh, come in. Well, you know my name. Aren't you going to tell me yours?
Oh, Marie.
So you're Marie. I've heard about you.
Yeah. Oh, Petra said you'd managed to get your house quite nice. Do you mind if I sit down?
Help yourself.
I've been coming here a lot lately, you know, looking after our Petra and that, and... Well, I should have introduced myself before now.
Well, now you sat down. Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, no, thanks. I've got to catch my bus soon. Husband and kids to feed. It's nice up here, but it's a bit far out, isn't it? You know, no decent shops or anything.
I've got used to it now.
Don't you find the neighbours a bit, you know...
Neighbours?
That Roger, you know, the one that helped our Petra with the letter writing and that. He was very good, but... That wife of his is a bit, Lady Muck, my fella called her.
Seems friendly enough to me. Look, Marie, it's very nice of you to nip over, but... Was there something special you wanted to say?
One thing, yeah.
Well?
It's about your Barry. I don't know what you think, but I think things are going a bit too far between him and our Petra.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean by that exactly?
You must have seen them. He's never away from the place. As soon as I've gone, or Army Shell, he's over there.
He's done a lot for that girl.
Oh, I'm not saying he hasn't. He's been very good.
He's not the only one either. Roger and Heather, no matter what you think about them, they've done a lot for her as well.
I just want you to know what he's letting himself in for.
He's not letting himself in for anything.
She won't have a word said against him either.
Her husband was one of his mates.
If they get involved, it could all go wrong. Petra's not right, you know. She's had a big knock. I don't want her... Well, putting your Barry through it.
He's not stupid, you know.
Look, Mrs. Grant, how much do you know about her, eh?
Oh.
You know she's expecting?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
My son told me.
I bet he doesn't know about the abortion she had.
You better tell me.
You're Catholics, aren't you?
It doesn't stop us talking about it.
This, Gavin dying and that, it's only part of it. She's not right, you know. A bit unbalanced, like. She had the abortion because I told her to. She was only 14. He was just a lad. Same age as her. They just went too far. My man was dead then. Just me dad alive, and he did nothing but drink. He was no help. She was cut up about it for ages. Till she started going out with Gavin.
They tried to have children, didn't they?
Yeah, but they couldn't. They had to have all these tests and things. She'd killed one she'd started to have by accident. Then when she wanted one, she couldn't. Or he couldn't.
This has got nothing to do with our Barry.
One baby dead. One husband dead. Don't you see, she's not right. What's she going to be like when the baby's born, eh? It's all going to come back worse than it is now, and if your lad's there, it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, well, he won't be there. This has got nothing to do with me or him.
It isn't just that.
My God, what else is there?
People are going to notice, aren't they? The pair of them being together all the time. I mean, you say the neighbours are all right, but they're bound to notice. There'll be gossip.
Will there?
You know there will.
Nobody's been gossiping as far as I know. Nobody else, I should say. And as far as I'm concerned, As long as everybody minds their own business, doesn't drag up any titbits about the girl's past, there won't be any.
I'm only warning you, Mrs. Grant.
There's no need to. My son will tell me all I need to know.
As long as he knows what he's letting himself in for if he gets too close.
There's no danger of that.
And I don't want our Petra being talked about either. She's doing nicely now. Her husband was insured. He left her all right.
I've got the kids' teas to do.
Yeah, that's my next job and all. They waited on hand and foot. When I was their age, I was doing the tea for the lot of them. And I had to use my imagination with £2 of spuds and a couple of eggs. Oh well.
Goodbye, Marie.
I haven't come here to cause trouble, you know. But I've looked after that girl for years since my mum died. I can't help it. Just keep doing it. Don't take offence, will you?
Well, tell me, our pet will be back in a minute.
She's late now. She's probably with him somewhere.
I hope you haven't caused any trouble.
I told her what I think. They're getting too close.
Come on, what else?
She's not right yet. Not by a long way. Oh, look, Michelle. I don't want her getting involved with the first thing in pants that shows some interest in her.
She's been doing all right. So Barry takes her out and comes round a lot. It's not doing any harm. She's not going to get involved.
I've seen it happen before. That Tillotson one across from us. Her husband got killed on the buildings. Before she knew it, she was married to his brother, and you know what happened next.
She's not that soft.
If he keeps up the pressure on her, she could make the wrong move.
You don't know him, do you? Not properly. He's not pushy like that, I can tell. I am just a bit worried about the money, though. He's starting up in a business.
Oh, why?
Well, that's all he's after. A bit of investment from our past.
What makes you think he's going to stop at that? If he does the thing properly, he could get his hands on the lot.
I don't think it'd come to that. The thing is, going across to see his mother might back her and upset her more.
Well, somebody's got to tell her. Upset or no upset. And I'm going to do it.
She won't take any notice, I'm telling you. She's contrary when she wants to be. You know it. She'll only say more to spite you.
Not if he doesn't want to. Or his mother has a go at him.
What have you said across there?
They're Catholics, aren't they?
Dunno.
Well, they are. I told her about the abortion.
Oh, Christ, Marie!
Well, someone had to tell her.
I meant what I said, you know, Petra.
Yeah.
Well, I'll call round tomorrow or sometime. Okay. Oh, I'll shoot out the back.
No, don't be going just because of that. Hiya, Pass. Barry.
All right, Michelle.
I hope you've got that cat, Lon.
What have you two been up to then? We've been downtown. We should start us off on the decorating.
Right, I'll leave you girls to it. I'll see you later.
See you, Barry.
Bye.
Wait, look, I can't do that. I'm not helpless. All right, sit down. Thanks.
Well, I'd better be going. He'll have a gob on him if the tea's not ready early.
Can't he make it himself?
Oh, he's too busy dolling himself up on a Friday night. Just a swill ale with a gang of layabouts. And what are you going to be doing with yourself this weekend? Out with the queer fella?
No.
I only asked.
Well, don't you think you've done enough interfering with what me and Barry might or might not be doing, eh? Today, this weekend, any time.
I'm just asking.
Well, do us a favour, Marie, and don't bother.
Just you listen to me, young lady.
No, you listen to me. No matter what you said to Sheila Grant, and no matter what you think about me and him, I'm telling you, just keep this out. This is my house and my life, and I'll just get on with it.
You're getting just a bit too big for your boots, girl.
Don't you tell me anything, Julia. It's been like this for years. You try to run our lives. Mine and his. Well, forget it, will you, Marie, and just keep out of it, right?
Stop it, the both of you. There's no need. Me and our Petra had already talked about doing some painting.
Had we?
Yeah, we had.
We could get started, yeah? Mind you, I did want him to sort out the arch first, before we got started.
Yeah, I know. But there's other things we can get started on. The upstairs rooms for a kick-off.
I'll see how far you get then.
All right, but don't lose any sleep over it, will you?
Not about the decorating, no. But I've done my bit for this week. I'll see you.
See you, Marie.
What didn't happen?
Well, I'm sorry, it was all my fault.
I wouldn't blame yourself for everything.
You're not making this easy for me to say.
Perhaps that's because I don't want to hear it.
I just want it to be, well, like it was before. Friends.
Okay. It's funny the places people meet, isn't it? I think it counts for a lot, don't you?
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Well, the places people meet. And how they meet if it comes to that.
And the worst time of all is after a funeral.
I was thinking of going away for a few days.
Oh yeah, where to?
Not far. Anyway, you fancy going?
Hiya, Pat. How long you going to ask me in?
Oh yeah, sorry, Marie. I was miles away.
Stay long, it's his night out tonight.
Got to pass out then, has he?
How is he?
He's all right. Why shouldn't he be? Waited on hand and foot, weekly night out with his mates. Are you going to have it all text?
No, I don't think so.
Could be too rough for when the baby's toddling. If you're up against Artex, you can get a bad cut.
Do you have a weekly night out with the lads at a Friday, Barry?
No, Marie. I have a night out whenever I want. Or I stay in whenever I want. And I see whoever I want, whenever I want.
It's a man's world, no messing.
It's what you make it, Marie. You only get one chance at it.
And over there, or what?
Who?
The glamour girl. It must cost her a fortune in makeup to look like that.
Samantha.
Doesn't cost her anything, Marie. She's a natural.
Oh, I might have known you'd have noticed. I better be going.
Said that half an hour ago.
Are you safe with him, Petra?
I hope not. I'm only joking.
Just remember there's a lot of nosy people about.
Yes, you said that.
You don't know how lucky you are, you know, living here. Instead of that crummy estate that we're stuck on.
Should cash your shares in and move up here, Marie.
Oh, yeah? Pity you couldn't have moved in with me mum and dad like you did.
Yeah, well, thanks for calling then, Marie.
I'll see you again, Barry. No doubt.
Yeah, see you, Marie. Don't forget your broom.
Trauma. Trauma, Marie.
Yeah, I'd better be getting off as well.
About these few days away.
What about them?
Well, where are we going to go then?